Hello, friends from the comic book and manga world. My name is G,
And I'm Hector.
and we'll be sharing some of our picks for the June 27th, 2022 FOC. Hector and I work for Penguin Random House, and we manage sales into the direct comic book market around the world. So the titles that we'll talk about are from those imprints and publishers that we can sell into those markets. We are also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So check us out at PRH International Comics, where we post some interesting news and content. So to get started, for the first, and this is going to be the cover picks, our favorites for this
For
FOC.
this episode, yeah.
So this is one of my picks. Although I think Hector, you also like these as well.
Of course.
Of course, these are amazing. I have a comment about. Well, we'll get to that. So this is the Ant-Man issue number 1. They're all great. I love all of the covers, so had to include them all here. So we have the Tom Riley main cover, and then the awesome
Yeah,
Scotty Young
amazing.
variant. So the comment I have here is like this is very adorable and cute, but like I don't know if you're. I don't know why I keep thinking about this, but I keep getting reminded of this. If I had the superpower that Ant-Man does,
Uh-huh.
I enjoy my food and I get angry if I can't finish anything. So like I wouldn't purposely try to be small to try to eat a hamburger. You know what I mean? So
Well,
like what
yeah.
instance would Ant-Man would want? I mean, it's very
Yeah,
adorable.
you're
I'm
putting
overthinking
too much logic into it, but
it.
if it makes you and also because I understand you don't want to waste food, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But if it makes you feel better, he can like, you
Save it, I
know,
guess.
no, yeah, save it and then, when he's back to normal size, eat the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. I just when you're at a
I
restaurant, you want to taste everything that you
Yeah.
order,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like I wouldn't I wouldn't make myself small.
Yeah, I think we need to. This is more about the psychology of of you and the way you think
Oh yeah.
than about Ant-Man and Scotty Young.
Exactly. This
So
is
that's a
just
whole different video that we need
this
to
is
do.
yeah, this is very, much my opinion. But
Yeah,
this is a great cover. It's
it
very
is amazing.
adorable. He's in a
I love the face. I love the face. I love the, but I don't know, it's that feeling of, oh, I'm so full of being able to say I had a good burger. I'm so full. Anyways, we're spending way too
we
much
do
time
like
on this.
on the food coma Ant-Man
Yeah, but it's
cover.
not just the covers. It's just about the fact that he didn't eat the whole hamburger. But anyways,
Anyway, the next slide includes the additional awesome covers.
yes,
And so Baldeon variant, which is great. I just love the shadow,
the
the
shadow, so
big shadow
awesome.
with the tiny yeah.
Yeah,
And then we have the Gleason Stormbreakers variant, which is also very, very cool. And man, you could do so many did you notice the I just noticed this. The title is ant
yeah,
the
with
ants.
the ant, which I wonder because that's not on the. I don't remember ever seeing that on the Ant-Man logo. So this is a new logo
Yeah,
for
I just
this
how did I not notice that?
for
I'm
this
just
series.
that's
I
really cool.
Yeah, it is very very good, cool.
That's cool. All right,
Yes.
and next up we have your picks.
Yes, and first of all, we have Genesville, Captain Marvel 1 by Juniba. I mean, the variant by Juniba. And this art is amazing. I love when artists, you know, use pour their own style to covers. And this is it. This is a very Juniba cover. The colors are amazing. It's very clear what you're getting, but at the same time, it makes you looking closer and see what else is there, even though it's just dots and a few lines. It's gorgeous. To me, is amazing. This is gorgeous. Um, Not much I can say about this. It's just very beautiful.
I like because it makes you look because of the vertical
Yep.
line, and it reminds me of the insignia on the chest. Like
Oh
I just
yeah, I didn't even think about that. Yep.
Yeah, I just
Which is
like
also on the
that.
logo on going sideways. Yeah.
Exactly, and the logo. It's just
Yeah.
it's like very it, it's very clean and I like it
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Very beautiful. Next up, Transformers Best of Rarities. This is by Biggie, and I noticed that there are several um, of these one shots that are coming out for Transformers with Biggie's art, and they're all very beautiful, same colors. But this one, obviously, and I'm sorry I forget the name of this Transformer, but it was such a big deal in the '80s growing up watching the cartoons, and then um, even though it seems very ridiculous right now, and it is very ridiculous that this cassette tape Walkman is a transformer, and obviously it's a spy because it can hide anywhere, but it's also it's at that time Walkman were such a big thing. It would be not like if an iPad was a transformer, if it was like something very very modern and relatable at the same time would become a transformer and very cool. So right now it's very retro and it's very silly, but at the time it was amazing. And I love this cover because it really transforms me to my childhood and to the 80s and the hype around all the transformers, and the color scheme obviously is perfect for that era too.
Mhm. Mhm.
So and then it I can't see it completely for me, but at the tape G it says, what does it say on the tape?
Decepticons forever.
Decepticons forever. Yeah, I love that too.
It's great.
Yeah. Next up, Iron Cat issue 2, the Zama variant. I love this one because of it's such a beautiful art, and you know, Iron Cat is a character that is always portrayed being very very dangerous, and definitely you can see that danger here. But at the same time, there's the beauty behind the costume. I mean the suit, but at the same time, you know, um, such a beautiful lines, movement, everything about it is beautiful, and the color scheme too, because it is the pinkish hue to it, but it's also more metallic and more darker colors to it. And also you can see that there's somebody in the background getting their butts kicked, which is
Mhm.
great. And Strange for Lee Gerbert, very well. This is the main cover actually, and this is another beautiful piece of art. And I think I mentioned before on these videos how I think Moon Knight gives a great and rare opportunity to artists to play with white and all white costume. Here they he does even more. He plays with the white, he plays with the beautiful colors from Clea's cape, from the cloak, sorry. And um and it it's such a beautiful blend. You can see the action of the fight, you can see the colors for each one, but also how they blend in and how they're fighting with each other. And you see the expressions on the faces too are very scary in both characters, which is awesome. I love all the lines and the designs on everything.
I like the extra, like the enhanced sparkle in that one eye. Do you see that?
I know, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
I can hear in my head, how in cartoons there's a sparkle like that, or somebody
Uh-huh.
and you had that ticking sound. That's what I hear when I see it. Ticking. Sort of
Yeah.
a metallic, sort of like
Uh-huh.
swords hitting something kind of sound.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. That made me. I just like that
yeah, it is.
detail.
It is very awesome.
All right,
Next
and
up,
then next up we
yeah,
have some reminders. Well, this one. I mean, I don't know if we need reminders for this because it's like everywhere. It's streaming now. But in case you weren't aware,
Yeah.
Umbrella Academy season 3 now streaming on Netflix.
Yep.
So, we wanted to also point out that if you wanted to pick up the books, we
And
have
of course,
them.
we have, the main graphic novels are available, but we also recently, uh, Dark Horse came out with the Umbrella Academy box set. Came out last December, and as you see there on the top left. Then we also have Tales from the Umbrella Academy. You Look Like Death, Volume One, and you see on the bottom the the cover for the regular trade paperback. And this is a spin-off story for those of you who don't know. And then there's also a deluxe edition, which is that pink and green uh, on the top right. Uh, so these are all available already, but they came out recently, and we wanted to remind you in case you missed them.
Mhm. And next up, Stranger Things season 4. So we have the volume 2 that is due to release on Netflix on July 1st. So with anticipation of that, you may also want to check out these as well.
Yeah, and for Stranger Things, we have tons and tons of graphic novels, and other kinds of uh, tie-ins. But we put in here things that are actually they're coming up. So we have Lucas on the Line, the novel. We already have one for Robin and one for, I forget what the other character was, but these are great for those of you who want to know more about these characters. And Lucas has become such a big important character in this season. That one is available July 26th. Then we have, well, on the right, sorry, I don't have the same order as the images, but we have Stranger Things, We Can Count on 11, the Funko Pop Golden Book, Little Golden Book, that comes out July 5th. Stranger Things Omnibus Volume 1, that's what you see in the middle on top. So it's a collection of the graphic novels that we had that Dark Horse had published so far. And that comes out October 11th of this year. And then there's new there's another, sorry, omnibus, which is Stranger Things After School Adventures Omnibus, which is on the bottom left. That's October 18th. Then we have the collected uh, edition of Stranger Things Kamchatka, which is comes out 11/15. That's the one on the bottom right, and that obviously ties in directly to the season. And in the middle on the bottom, Stranger Things holiday specials. And it's just a collection of, I think they printed these individually, if I remember correctly, as single issues, and now collected several holiday specials. And that goes on sale November 22nd of
Mhm.
this year.
And next up, there's Lock and Key season 3, and that is releasing on Netflix on August 10th. And so for this, you would want to check out some of these titles that we have here.
Yes. And again, we have all the volumes, and we have them both in paperback and in hardcover available. But we also have this Lock and Key House Compendium, a big $125 collection of all the volumes in one. Goes on sale July 20th. We've had available since last year, volume one of Lock and Key, Welcome to Lovecraft, but in Spanish. And we do have rights to sell that around the world. So bear that in mind. And then we also have Lock and Key, The Golden Age, collected edition of that spin-off series that was published in single issues, and that one just came out on April of this year, April 26th.
And next up, we have House of Dragon. This will be streaming on HBO Max and releasing on August 21st.
Yes, and this one obviously it's even though we do have graphic novels for, I believe, the first three books, and we'll keep producing those. It's not so much of graphic novels; it's fantasy, but it's so big that everybody is going to want these. And you can see here the cover on the left of the movie, or the series tie-in for Fire and Blood, which is the book that inspired the series. And then we also have in the middle that one. Sorry, the moved in. It's going to be available in mass market and trade paperback. Both of them will be available July 12th. And then in the middle you'll see the World Fire and Blood. Sorry, the Rise of the Dragons. Sorry, and that one is a comes out October 25th, and that's a big sort of encyclopedia book on the history of everything. In this case, Targaryen and that period. We already have one for House of I mean Game of Thrones, but Ice and Fire. I forget the name of the series. Sorry, I'm getting my name's confused. But anyways, there's already one for the main series. This is one specifically for this time period for Fire and Blood. It will include illustrations, history, and a lot of everything written by George R. R. Martin, by the way. And then we also have the calendar for this year, The World of Fire and Blood 2023 for 2023. That one goes out on sale July 19th.
And many people are excited for the Sandman Netflix series coming out on August 5th. Got that announcement, I think, like a couple weeks ago. And
Yeah, and this one, I mean, obviously we've had Sandman for a very long time and through DC, and this year they decided to do these reprints of the full series in trade paperback and a very awesome price. So volumes one, it's 29.99, which is the first one that you see there on the top left. It is already available since April, and then volume two, book two. Uh, that one, book two, three, and four are actually priced at 34.99. They're a little bit thicker. They have a little bit more content in them. And these are all available now and with beautiful art. And it's the right time if you just want to do the collection, this is the right time and the right format to do it. We also have the Annotated Salmon Volume 1 that came out in April of this year. That's what you see in the middle and the bottom. And then later this year in November, we will get the Books of Magic Omnibus Volume 2, which is part of the Sandman Universe Classic.
And that's it for today. Please note that the opinions that Hector and I made in this video are our own, and it doesn't reflect the opinions of Penguin Random House, its imprints, its publishers, or their publishers that we represent. This is a lot of fun for us to do every week, so definitely check us out, return back. We post this every week. Again, check out our social media platforms. Those are linked below, so you can definitely click on those links below and check us out there at PRH International Comics. So that's it for today. Enjoy, everyone. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.